Welcome back to our channel Best to Watch. Today we are here to talk about the top 10 sexiest Netflix shows to watch right now. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel to never miss any updates. So without any further delay, let's get started quickly. What's enough to make a movie remarkably sensual and give you access to the most sensual film guide ever? Variety is savoring. Some films are about the chemistry of person to person, the intimacy they share, and how real it appears on the screen. Along with others, turn on is the illegal thrill of bad things. Dishonest, secrety, or the purity of self-awakening and discovering, Gloria, Moonlight. Like Hana-Sama Nanka, and why Touma Tambien, the mood that the movie evokes can be overwhelming and intoxicating. And yeah, sometimes it's all about the sex scenes. I mean, there's no second thought to it. Indulging in some marathons on Netflix sexiest movies is a very reasonable coping strategy for getting stuck in this pandemic. We recommend it. Watching hot love scenes is always fascinating. Well, it's thrilling. Below, you'll find 10 of Netflix's sexiest shows and super hot moments across different genders, sexualities, and plot lines. For those who beautify love with reckless abandonment and expecting to get things wild, these are Netflix magnetism scenes to get started. Trust me on this, it is the perfect spot. Number 1. Marvel's Jessica Jones. Kristen Ritter starred in this Netflix original title role. This is a conversion from a private detective with PTSD. Jones has some love scenes with Marvel's Luke as she naturally needs to blow off the steam from time to time. As you can imagine, the combination of these two characters creates an unruly encounter. Plot. Jessica Jones is a powerful woman who had a short superhero career until the malicious Kilgrave killed her. After the incident, she became a private detective. When Kilgrave resurfaces, Jessica must stand up to stop him. Number 2. Orange is the New Black. You've probably heard of Orange is the New Black, a very popular and fictional version of Piper Kerman's memoirs of being imprisoned for drug trafficking. The show includes a lot of intimacy both in real time between prison inmates and flashbacks to Piper's pre-prison life. People's favorite is the Season 3 Episode 2 library scene between the characters Piper and Alex. However, if you are new to the show, it's a good idea to start from the beginning. Plot. The comedy drama is based on Piper Kerman's memoir, Orange is the New Black, My Year in a Woman's Prison. Her memoirs fit into the television series, with Taylor Schilling playing the main character, Piper Chapman. Number 3. How to Get Away with Murder. This Shonda Rhimes gem is centered around Annalise Keating, a stellar law professor with more than a few skeletons in the closet, beautifully depicted by Viola Davis. Some of Annalise's sex scenes are so intense that Davis throws her back to shoot them. This is a good indicator of how athletic the action is. Her students are busy solving classes and murder cases, but they also attend extracurricular lessons for adults. Whether they're trying to solve the case, everyone is gorgeous on TV, or what happens. Plot. How to Get Away with Murder is the American legal suspense television series, which premiered on ABC on September 25, 2014, and ended on May 14, 2020. Viola Davis stars as Annalise Keating, a professor of law at the renowned University of Philadelphia. She gets involved in a murder plot with her 5 students. Number 4. Sense8. Sense8 is a sci-fi drama about 8 strangers around the world who are connected by a mysterious connection. Yes, it has all the elements of a good, small conspiracy, political instability, people with superhuman powers, and horrifying debris organizations, but as one of Netflix's sexiest shows, the love scene connects take the world to a new level. Not only is there a diverse ensemble cast, the show won the 2016 GLAAD Award for Outstanding Drama Series. Plot. Sense8 traces the stories of each other's lives, each other's secrets, and 8 strangers around the world who are in terrible danger. As they seek to discover the meaning of their unique connection, a mysterious organization commanded by an elusive person known as the Whisperers aims to hunt them down. Number 5. The Tudors. Focusing on Henry VIII's reign in England in the 16th century, everyone used to have a lot of lovemaking scenes and moments. Expect a breathtakingly dirty story whispering with British accents, torn bodice, and Henry Cavill's built body. Plot. It records the life of the infamous King Henry VIII and focuses on his relationship with the unpopular Prime Minister Wolsey, his new love affair with Anne Boleyn, and his desire to nullify his marriage to Catherine in the 16th century and increase of Aragon to secure his dynasty. Number 6. Shameless. I have a lot to love about the spectacular US adaptation of this UK show. Emmy Rossum will star as Fiona Gallagher, the eldest daughter of a chick born of her absent mother and her father navigating the substance use issue. Fiona has a lot of responsibility to take care of her brothers and sisters, so if you know what we mean when she's unleashed, she would do it. We're talking about her sensuality, including shattered kitchen utensils, although we recommend TBH a less shattered toy. Plot. Shameless is the story of a family of 6 children and their drunken, selfish father. The eldest daughter, Fiona, has to raise the rest of her family on her own. They have to steal food and steal money to live while the father takes everything and offers nothing. Meet the ridiculously dysfunctional Gallagher family. Number 7. Easy A. While not all affinity scenes in the Netflix original anthology series will immediately make you feel good, but there are all-star casts, different plotlines, funny characters, and lots of hits-at-home-like scenarios. Completely makes up for it. The main points are as follows. The entire series takes place in Chicago, but every 30-minute episode focuses on the romantic life of different characters and all types of relationships. Some are married, some have children, some want children, some are with a broken heart, and some fall in love for the first time. Somewhere, something should resonate with you. Plot. Prompted by her popular best friend to spill her boring weekend details, a clean-cut teen, Olive, played by Emma Stone, does things by lying a little about losing her virginity. She decided to liven it up. When a busy high school student, Amanda Bynes, listens to the conversation and spreads it throughout the campus, Olive is suddenly notorious, but for the wrong reason. Number 8. Luke Cage. Fans of Jessica Jones, are you still in the Marvel's Luke train? You might have seen him get hot and heavy with Jones at her show, but now after their dissolution, he has his show and a lot of accompanying magnetism. For those who are previously unfamiliar with the characters of the Marvel Universe, Luke Cage is a man with superhuman powers and unbreakable skin. The man is invincible, and obviously his gender is also invincible. The show will also take time for these sex scenes. So for those who want to see it all, this is for you. Plot. After a disturbing experiment left him with super strong and unbreakable skin, Luke Cage becomes a fugitive trying to rebuild his life in modern Harlem in New York City. But he is soon pulled away from the shadows and has to fight for the center of his city, forced to confront the past he tried to fill. Number 9. Valeria. Fans have already advertised Valeria as the next Sex in the City. A Spanish romantic comedy follows Valeria, an ambitious novelist who struggles to find inspiration for her writing and marriage, and her 3 close friends. Valeria meets a very sexy man, Victor, and begins a love triangle with Victor and her husband. Valeria's friends are also engaged in a variety of well-documented sexual escapades at the show. People have sex at work, sex in public squares, rush sex, tech sex, you name it. But there are also fascinating and nice plots to follow. As they say, it's the best of both worlds. Plot. Valeria is a writer who is stuck in both her writing and her husband. Valeria and her friends are immersed in a whirlpool of emotions about love, friendship, jealousy, unfaithfulness, doubt, lack of love, secrets, work, anxiety, joy, and dreams about the future. Number 10. Tales of the City. Tales of the City began as a series of novels and made its first iteration in 1983 as a television miniseries. The second and third miniseries aired in 1998 and 2001 were all the same major cast. Netflix revived its 4th miniseries franchise in 2019, and 20 years later, key members of the original cast picked up the plot. The show won the GLAAD Media Award for Outstanding Limited Series in 2020 for its realistic portrayal of queer life in San Francisco. It not only features a beautiful and intimate love scene, but also accurately shows how sex and sexuality spread to other areas of our lives. The series addresses transgender identity, PrEP, and explores the appeal of different gender identities, among many other important relevant topics. Indeed, it's worth a look. Plot. The focus is primarily on those who live in an apartment complex that has been transformed into a dormitory owned by Anna Madrigal in 28 Burberry Lane. They are all part of what Morphin called the logical family. This was all about it, and on that note, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit like and subscribe to our channel Best to Watch. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.